Up there!
There they are. There they are. All right, after them.
It's going to. Everyone back! Ah!
That can't be healthy.
No.
Perhaps Solas can help.
Hopefully.
Solas doesn't want to hurt people. He isn't that kind of wolf. The Qunari don't see.
Yeah, well, Cole, I don't know if there's any changing the Qunari's mind at this point, but who knows? Maybe he'll have some wise words of wisdom for me. Look at this place, though.
That must be where Solas is.
Yeah. Let's try taking... I'd say this alluvian. Actually, you know what? I have no choice. Y'all, you might want to keep a few hundred steps away from me at all times, because I don't have much control over this thing right now. Aha! This thing really and truly
Goodbye!
is just faster and faster. Okay. Down here?
There! He can't be far from her, or it hurts him.
Okay.
Cerebus, Rethrol, Shukra!
Alright, well listen, enjoy? She just come back! She won't even just face us! Don't worry, we'll catch up with her. It'll be fine. It'll be so fine. It's not gonna be fine at all. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. Here, hold, my hand hurts though. Can you take some of that? Thanks. Whew. This is something. Trying to balance the anchor with, you know, fighting. Never a dull moment around here. Hi! How did you end up there? Can you come down? Okay, here, maybe this will reach you. Yeah, it reached one of them at least. All right, I guess we'll try going up here and seeing if we can get the other one. Thanks, Cole. Oh, wait, you didn't get him? You almost... Cole, behind you! Okay. Hey, Cole, you might want to take a few steps back. Okay. All right, that one. Is there still the guy on the ledge? Dorian, you gonna get him? Okay. Whew. Okay. Anybody left? Is he still down there? All right. Through this alluvian now, huh? More! Alright, you guys stay back for a second. I was kind of worried I was going to blow up the bridge, so I'm really happy that I didn't do that. So there's a bonus, right? I don't know how we would have gotten across otherwise. Bull, how many of them are you trying to take on at once, honey? Okay. Not many, apparently. Alright. Now this, I'm gonna do the thing again, so stay there. All right, not. Okay. Everybody okay? There's just more and more. Bull, are there any Qunari left at home at this rate? Like, how do they have this many resources to dedicate to this? Oh. Okay. Good. Great. Love this. All right. Everyone doing okay? Where are we? What is this? Hi, can we just...
He's coming to stop us.
I know. So we stop him first. With things I can't help but do. Do we do... Hi! What is that? What? Hold on.
You got. I went through Sahara, you little shits.
Okay, Bull. Bull, I appreciate the enthusiasm, honey, but, you know, maybe we should not anger them more. Careful. I'm gonna see, does this work? Okay. Okay, good. This is great. We love this. Did I ever mention that expelling this much energy from the mark on my hand is making me so hungry? Like, I could seriously eat right now. Anybody else? Don't look at me like that, okay? I can't be the only person looking for a snack. Why would you do that? Where are you going?
Damn. Looks like he's off the leash.
Barabbas! 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 You will not leave here, Inquisitor. Antam, Ibrashal Kadim!
Bull, tell her we are leaving. No, now? You now. All right, take this. So, their Cerebos is what? Is that how much lyrium they fed him? Like, sincerely, is that literally how much lyrium that he was able to break whatever hold they had on him? Is that normal? That doesn't seem normal at all. That doesn't even seem probable. Hold on. Sorry. I think we're literally moving trees right now. That's not normal. Okay. We keep going. We're getting so close to Solas. Dorian, are you okay? This is like another temple, like where we had been with Mythal. It's so weird. More. Great. Oh, I gotta discharge this and fast. Hi! You're perfect for this! Okay. Well, I wish I'd done something, but it is what it is. Hi! Listen. Don't worry, my hand will charge up real fast. Everybody back off! Okay. Here, this'll help. Me. It'll help me. I didn't say it would help you. I didn't even imply it would help you. It made me feel better, though. Yeah, nobody likes being set on fire. That's what I've heard. Dorian's real great at it, though. Careful! Thanks, Dorian. How many more Qunari could they...
We're almost there.
Okay. Like, how many more can they have left? All right. I think I have to. Okay. Whew. Is that the alluvion that we need right there? The one... There's 3 of them. You're not getting slaughtered. You'll be fine. All right. This is gonna suck for everybody, but I want you to know that, honestly, this much fire that I'm probably about to make makes me really, happy. So, good luck to everyone. Here it goes. It's just... Yeah, I did that. Oh, you got them too? Okay, so we're just cleaning house. Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, I mean, like, listen, if you want to do that, fine with me. So, this... Okay, good. Is this the alluvion I need? I don't have time to take wrong ones. I'd love to take wrong ones and go see what we can find, but I don't think my hand will last. There she is.
All right. Maravas Katara.
What? What does that mean?
You are dead, Inquisitor. Your soul is dust.
Oh, not this line again. You! You're back. Okay. Well, I got party tricks too. All right. So, We got him. I don't know what he's capable of. But take him down, take the rest down. If he can't, if there are no other Qunari coming to help, he might be it. So we just need to get through this, right? Alright. He made a rift! How? No! No, no, no! So, how? What did they feed him to make him be able to open up a rift like that? Like, that's not normal. Dorian! Dorian, Dorian, Dorian! Move! Okay. No! No, 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 no! Okay. I don't know how, like, the demons gotta go. Okay, everybody, we got potions still. Everybody doing okay? Hello. You know, I did not think that this is how this would all end. But what was I expecting? I don't know. A Saraboss, though, who can open up a rift at will and then close it to call demons through. Definitely not what I was anticipating. But why I was surprised is beyond me. Dorian, let me help. All right. This way. Almost there. This guy cannot have a lot left, right? Right? Is that a pride demon? What?
You can't hurt him, but the Fade can. Use your mark.
Okay. Here it goes. Watch out. Okay. All right. We did it. I'm going through the Alluvion. Time to go find Solas and time to end this.
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Maraskata.
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Qunari to trouble me no further.
Solas.
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
Several. But first, how did you do that? It's been so long since it hasn't hurt.
How were you able to control the anchor?
In the same way as when I stopped it from killing you at Haven. Although I am stronger now, the mark you bear was bestowed upon you by the Orb of Fen-Harel. My orb.
Your orb.
You're Fen-Harel.
I was Solas first. Fen-Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. It takes a lot more than anybody else would really realize until they're in that position. So, are you like Mythal then, or something entirely different?
Are you a fragment of what Fen'Harel once was? Like Mythal?
No. This is all I have ever been.
And the legends?
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
So why did you form the Veil? Why was it your only option to stop these would-be gods? Wouldn't just taking them out have been an easier way to go about things?
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
How?
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
So the elven gods, they're not dead, are they? They're still very much alive.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not?
Yeah.
The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
What was their misdeed, Solas? What would require this kind of ultimate price?
You said that the elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanurus.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
So what happens next, Solas? What do you want to have happen next? What does any of this mean?
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the Elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Wait. What? Solas, you can't just destroy an entire world to bring back a people that don't even exist anymore. Look at me. I'm all that's left. My people, the Dalish, are all that's left. Solas, we are not what used to be. We're not your people anymore. We've grown, we've changed. How is this any better than anything else that's happened? How is this the best of the solutions?
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
Solas, you have to know how absolutely ridiculous this all sounds. At the end of the day, this is madness. But was this ever my Inquisition? Really and truly, was it?
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
So you gave him the orb? Is that really and truly what happened?
You gave your orb to Corypheus.
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Divinta Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
I have a really stupid question that I know you will not answer, but why not just wait, Solas? Why not just wait a few more years until you had the strength to open it yourself? It's not like anything else would have happened in the meantime. I mean, sure, the Conclave might have gone through, mages, Templars, that all might have changed, but at the end of the day, with what you're planning, it seems a little short-sighted that you trusted somebody like Corypheus and the Venatori with something this monumental. And if that's a mistake that you made, how many others have you made that we haven't even started to see the ramifications for yet? But what was meant to happen outside of Corypheus dying? Was the orb itself meant to tear down the veil, or what?
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
But then, wouldn't the Evanuris return? Wouldn't this all have been for basically nothing in the end?
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
Really? Really? Because so far what I'm hearing of your plans sucks. Solas, none of these plans seem well thought out or like they'd actually do anything. All they seem like are reaction on top of reaction on top of reaction, and all it's doing is getting people killed for no reason.
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solas.
Thank you. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
Maybe what this should mean is that you should stop and think through what must come next and talk to those of us who have tried to be your friend for the last I don't know how long now. The people that went through all of this with you. Maybe you should stop and talk to us, because maybe we have better ideas than what you have.
For whatever it's worth, thanks for the castle.
For whatever it's worth, you used it well.
I tried. Should I be concerned, Solas?
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization, and now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Do you know how I discovered the Qunari plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep.
How?
The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Qunari body? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
Does anybody actually belong to the Inquisition at this rate, or is the entirety of the Inquisition made up of everybody else's spies, and there are just a few of us actually trying to put things back together again? Why did you help? Why not just let it all fall apart, Solas? It would have helped you in the end.
Why bother disrupting the Qunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
Thanks. For whatever it's worth, I guess. I appreciate it. You're the best.
I guess we owe you for that one too.
I hope it gives your people some final peace.
Yeah, I doubt that. I doubt it. So what of the Alluvians? What happens to those now?
You control the Alluvians now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Hallam Shiral?
Yeah,
For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth.
that makes sense.
One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Alluvians are now mine.
Well, I'm very happy for you and your Illuvians. I hope you'll all be very, very happy together while the rest of us burn as you pull down the veil. What about the mark?
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes. I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time.
Don't be. Don't be, Solas.
The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
Solas. Solas, as much pain as I'm in, and I know that my life is in your hands right now, trust me, I do. I hope you know that if you do this, if you save me right now, I will fight you. The whole way through this, I will not let you destroy everything and everyone just for something that doesn't make sense, that might not actually bring back the world that you want so desperately.
If I live, I'm coming to stop you.
I know. Take my hand. I'm sorry. Live well, while time remains.
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Qunari.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Qunari spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, none of us would be here to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
Hi. How are you all? Listen, I'm here to tell you right now that if you thought Corypheus was a shitstorm, well, he wasn't. He was actually nothing compared to what's coming. And guess what? We're just gonna fix this ourselves. Because at the end of the day, none of you will actually solve anything. And what I'm coming to realize after everything I've just been through over the last few days is that if we don't solve this ourselves, everybody's going to basically die. So good luck, all of you, thinking that you can control the Inquisition, because you can't. Never could, never will.
You all know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. It wasn't a formally authorized treaty that saved Ferelden's people. It wasn't careful diplomacy that ended your inane civil war. It was never about the organization. It was about people doing what was necessary. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a world to save. Again. Effective immediately, the Inquisition is disbanded.
In short order, the Inquisition was disbanded. Some were relieved to see the unpredictable organization dismantled. Others preferred to remember the Inquisition's good works and the many lives it had saved. Those who had served returned to their former lives, knowing they had stopped a great evil from destroying the world. And hoping that the peace for which they had fought remained once the Inquisition was gone. With the dragon's breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Qunari retreated back to the north. Few knew what debates were waged in Parvalin, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Qunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon mired in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. Cassandra continued her reign as Divine Victoria, working to ensure that the Inquisition's disbanding did not allow new enemies to rise. Her efforts were successful and, for a time, southern Thedas saw peace. Cassandra also spent time in the Hinterhorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs, and working to a purpose few outside their order could guess. Vivienne was elected Grand Enchanter of the Circle of Magi, but her inauguration was not as triumphant as she had hoped. Those veteran mages of the Inquisition who did not return to the fold formed a new College of Enchanters as a rival organization to her circle. The two institutions settled into an uneasy coexistence across the south, vying for power. Leliana continued to act as the Inquisition's spy master in its final months as an independent organization. During this time, she shared many of her responsibilities with her most trusted agents, including Charter, Rector, and Harding. Many believed that Leliana feared what lay on the horizon and was grooming successors in anticipation of the challenges ahead. With the Inquisition disbanded, Sarah joined the Inquisitor in officially retiring from scaring people in high places. By formal account and agreement, both would lead boring, safe lives nowhere special, doing not much at all. And with that comforting lie, those in power continued their fragile lives, as though all was back to normal. Meanwhile, Red Jenny, an entirely separate person not at all collectively embodied by Sarah, the Inquisitor, and countless friends. Continued to make a difference, or just have fun, where and when the impulse struck. With frequent visits to her whittle, of course. Perhaps most unnerving was Sarah's standing offer to the divine. When the knobs piss about with your left hand or right, call on Red Jenny to give them 2 fingers. Varric returned to Kirkwall, where, as Viscount, he resumed his work rebuilding the damaged city infrastructure. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major trade hub of the Free Marches. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. With the Inquisition disbanded, the Bull's Chargers returned to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of Venatori forces, the Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thedas. And on every job, Bull wore the necklace his Kadan had given him, so no matter how far apart life took them, they would always be together. After the Inquisition disbanded, Cullen retired from active service. He returned to Ferelden, establishing a sanctuary for former Templars, on land Divine Victoria granted to him. With his help, many Templars shed their lyrium addiction, and those whose minds were too far gone spent their last days in comfort. And he promised that, should his friends from the Old Inquisition ever need him, his blade would be ready. Dorian returned to Tevinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium. As rumors flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. Along with Magister Maevaris Tolani, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Tevinter, a fight many thought hopeless. With the Inquisition disbanded, Josephine made her farewells and returned to Antiva and her family. She was soon approached by an agent from the House of Repose, whose assassins had been killed by the Inquisition agents on Josephine's behalf. Far from being offended, the House of Repose was inquiring as to whether Josephine might have need of their services. She quickly persuaded them she had no need for assassins, but instead hired them as guards for the Montilier's new trading vessels. Ravani pirates looking to rekindle an ancient feud soon learned that the Montilier ships were not lightly boarded, and her house prospered greatly. Cole took to the road with Meriden to find a new life and a new way to be human. Wherever Meriden went to sing, people found old pains eased and hearts made happier, even if they didn't understand why. After the events at the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thedas. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor's story about Fen'Harel wondered just how large the Dread Wolf's forces were. And what the ancient elven rebel had planned.
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
With the Inquisition officially disbanded, we have no army, no formal alliances.
We have what we truly need.
We will need to be careful.
Solas knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will stop Solas by any means necessary.